Mick Meaney, ProfitGoPilot.com, and here are 2 free traffic sources that have a combined reach of 190 million visitors every month. Now, realistically, we only need to target a very small portion of those visitors. And listen, if you really do want as much traffic as you can get, I think you're going to love the free bonus that I have for you at the end of this tutorial. Okay, so listen, before we start using these 2 traffic sources, you need to do a little bit of homework. You see, the best marketing is always invisible. It doesn't even feel like marketing. And the best way to create that type of marketing is with storytelling. So this really is a key component in making both of these traffic sources work. But I know what you're thinking. You probably don't want to spend weeks or days writing out stories just to drive some traffic, right? Well, the good news is you don't have to do that, because we can use artificial intelligence to do it for us in minutes. So let me quickly run you through that process first, and then I will show you how to use both of these free traffic sources that have a combined reach of 190 million visitors a month. So let's get cracking with our storytelling first using AI. So for this, we're going to use Jarvis. I'm going to put a link in the description below. It is an affiliate link, but I only ever promote products that I personally use. And this is one that I use a lot. And it's literally saved me hundreds of dollars every single month in content creation. So when you log into Jarvis, you're going to get this template section. The first way to create stories very quickly is to scroll down to, let me find it. We've got so many different templates here. It's crazy. Okay, there it is. Creative story. If you click on this, we can put in a very loose structure, a very loose plot, give it a tone of voice, and then it will generate the content for you. So for example, we could say, I struggled to lose weight and then I found diet for me. Tone of voice, we could go friendly. So there you go. It's generated a whole bunch of text for you to get you up and running, and you can change the output as you need to. Let me show you another way to create stories using this AI tool. If we go to recipes, we can start from a featured recipe. If we scroll down, we can go to the hero's journey. So this is a very common story structure. I strongly recommend using the hero's journey. It is effective, it's entertaining, people will get value from it. So the story should work something like this. The protagonist should face the same struggle that your target audience faces, and you chart out the journey, the steps that your audience probably have already taken, and then you introduce the solution, the real solution, or opt into your email list or whatever it is you're promoting. So I really do recommend you start with the hero's journey. To make one of these recipes, you just hit run. It's going to go ahead and create 12 stages of character and story arc development for you. It's going to ask you a few questions, just fill this in, and then before you know it, you will have a unique story generated. And listen, the power of using AI means that not only can you create a story once, you can create multiple, hundreds if you want to, different stories that all address the same problem and introduce your product as the solution or the product that you are promoting. This can be used for affiliate marketing as well. So once you have your story ready to go, and listen, you can do this manually. You don't have to use AI. I just want you to get results faster. So let's go take a look at the traffic sources. The first one here has got over 183 million visitors a month. It's Wattpad.com, and we can see that it is pretty consistent traffic as well. So this is Wattpad. Now there is a lot of fiction on here. For example, if we take a look at browse, what we'll find is things like fan fiction, horror, mystery, paranormal, science fiction, poetry, short story, but we also have a non-fiction section. So remember, there's 183 million people on here every month. So we only need to target a very small portion of those people. So for example, if we type in to the search bar something like health, we're going to get some stories, but we're also going to get educational content. Check this out. This piece of content has had 14,000 views or reads. It's got 500 votes. There's 36 parts, and the time to read is 8 minutes. Short and sweet. So you might be thinking, well, that's okay for people in the health industry, but what about marketing? What about marketers? Well, if we type in marketing, what do we find? We find educational content again to do with this topic, and that means there's room for you here. So practically every niche is covered on here. So there is a target audience available for you no matter what area you are working in. And that's why I'm recommending this traffic source today. So to publish on here, you click write. You can go create a new story. Obviously give it a strong title, a description, name your characters. Very important. The category should be non-fiction. However, you can write fiction on here. I'm just going to assume that you're taking elements of your real life that you are presenting somewhat educational content to match the needs of your target audience. But it is up to you. Very important here is to tag. So this is going to help with that search engine rank on this website. So think of it in a similar way to Google. So we have to tell this search engine what your content is about and who it's for. The target audience, again, that's very important. We want to go adult 25 plus years of age. I strongly encourage you to do that. Choose your language and your copyright, and we can add a mature rating if you're targeting pure adults. If you're creating adult content, then you can set it to mature. I would really encourage you to add a strong cover, something vibrant, something that stands out. Head over to canva.com, get a free book cover, you're good to go. The next website I've got for you is called tapas.io. It's got 6 million visits a month. Still a powerhouse of traffic. And if we take a look at the website, again, we have this search bar. We have comics, novels, creators, discover, and we've got lots of different topics covered here and represented here. So let's type in something like health. What we're going to get back is somewhat educational content in the mix as well. Now to publish on here, hit the publish button, go down, scroll down, get started. There's a few hurdles here that we have to get over. So I'm going to assume that you're going to publish a novel. Don't worry, your novel doesn't have to be hundreds of pages. The story that we've already looked at, that AI generated story, is going to serve you very well here. So click novel, and also we can link out to ebooks. If you already have ebooks available, don't be afraid to add them as well. However, with this, we're creating a series. So give your series a title, give it a URL, the description, thumbnail, book cover. You can even create a series banner, and you can link out to elsewhere if you want to. Again, just like before, choose your genre. I would encourage you to go with non-fiction if you are producing educational content or stories that draw from your real life. And also add tags. This allows up to 10 tags. Absolutely take full advantage of those. And then you can create your series and start publishing stories on this platform. But listen, just like any other marketing strategy, you really do have to be consistent with this, because we can hit it one time and it might succeed, it might fail. But when you are consistent with things, that is when you start to see amazing results. For example, take a look at what one of my students has done. He's called Matt, and he has made over $2 million using my traffic methods. And if you want to know the secret and you are serious about growing a popular and profitable internet business, then of course you need more traffic, because traffic equals money. So I will give you the traffic methods that I never share anywhere else for free when you go to profitgopilot.com/traffic. Click the link in the description or the thumbnail on screen now. And hopefully you have found this useful. If you have, give it a thumbs up below, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you for watching. Take care.